What is up, good people? Crypto Prepper here, and today is Wednesday, December 17th, 2025. Today we're going to do something a little different here, and we're actually going to compare the same bot settings used on Coinbase versus Kraken. So, as you may know, the fees on Coinbase are a little higher than they are on Kraken, and actually they can start out when you're starting out with your bots. You might even be charged 0.6% a trading fee. And I'm going to switch over to the bright screens and show you this. So on Coinbase, the your starting fee when your trading volume is 10,000 or less is going to be zero point 0.6, and then it's going to scale down as your trading volume goes up. So, with more and more bots and more money in each bot, over time, you're going to decrease those fees. So, and then um, they reassign your fees every 30 days based on your trading volume. So you're going to start out with the zero point 0.6, not the 0.25 that has been showing on the trading on the last few videos that we've done, because that's mine. That's my personal uh, trading fee on that exchange based on my volume. And then your Kraken volume could be as high as 0.4%, and then also scales down with similar um, volume markers. So, and I can't remember what mine's personal one's at right now on Kraken, but so we're here to determine, and it's going to be interesting based on what I've found before starting this video. It's going to be interesting, even though Coinbase has higher fees, you might still be better off putting some bots. Well, you're going to want to put them, spread them out between exchanges just in case something happens to one exchange, you still have the other. So um, now let's go to back to the Bitsgap and the dark screen, and we're going to go through our settings that we used on these bots. So you can see here Coinbase, BTC, USDC, just like all our others, starting out with 1,000. We've got a $31.25 dollar base order amount with the remaining 968.75 in the averaging orders amount. So with this one, we have our averaging orders step percentage at 3.5, and all this other stuff is the same. 2 here, off here. Our take profit for this one is 3%. And so when we run a 360-day back test, you probably saw the percentage there. Um, so this is my current trading fee here at 0.25, which Bitsgap automatically updates for you as your trading fee changes. But so my back test on this is 18.12% just for holding Bitcoin on Coinbase. So pretty damn good. But when you change that to zero point 0.6, which is what you're going to be getting at first, um, that decreases it down to 14.75. Still nothing to shake a stick at, much less lick it. But 14.75%, if you were paying the highness fees there, that's amazing, you know. So, but now what we're going to do is we're going to look at Kraken, and you'll see our settings are just the same pair. $1,000 investment, bot settings, still base order amount, averaging order amount the same, 3.5%. Uh, step, what's the label on that? Averaging order step, so 3.5 there. The amount multiplier at x2, like we use multiplier off for the step multiplier, and the take profit at 3%, just like these. And then on both of these here too. So 3% take profit on Coinbase also. And then, like always, our pump dump protection is off because that does decrease your return just a hair. Okay, so we have the back test on Coinbase with your starting fee of 0.6% being 14.75. Okay. Now I'm going to switch back over. I'll switch over to the um, Kraken bot here. And I know it's Kraken because it says Kraken right here. Or you can scroll up and see it here too. Same back test on here. My current trading fees on this is 0.1%. So definitely a lot better even than what I'm getting on Coinbase. And it has the 3 buy lines like the one on Coinbase does too. So nothing has changed as far as the frequency of the trades. It's just the lower fees is going to get you higher APY. So now I'm going to switch over to that bright screen again just to see off on Kraken. When you first start out, you could pay as high as 0.4%. So lower than the 0.6 that Coinbase starts you at. And that's going to give you 16.74. So you have a bot on Coinbase, you have a bot on Kraken. One is going to give you 14.75% return, the other one 16.74. So 2% is pretty nice. This is what I found to be interesting. So if I take the trading fee down to 0.4 on Coinbase, once you've got your volume up a little bit, 18.17. So same trading fee, Coinbase versus Kraken, you're getting a higher return on Coinbase. So that's something to be aware of. But really, I don't pay too much attention to the trading fee because fees are just one of the costs of doing business. But this bot profit you have here that you get it right into your USDC wallet is all after the fees. So the fees are automatically taken out of the profit calculations and what goes into your USDC wallet. So, and that is also the APY is after fees. So I just don't even pay attention to them, and I don't want to sweat the small stuff. I just want to focus on setting up these bots, set and forget, and just you know you can't get any more passive than this. Just letting it set on there and logging in once a month to pay yourself and wham bam, thank you, ma'am. So pretty interesting here. But like I've said in videos before, especially once you've got a few bots already on Coinbase, it might be a good idea to set them up on Kraken too. That way you develop your history on both exchanges. You're uh, more likely to be a valued customer on either one of those exchanges. And then if something happens to one, you're not totally wiped out. So just like Grandma said, don't keep all your eggs in one basket, and you're going to be a happy farmer, I guess. I don't know what the saying was, but anyway, hopefully you guys found that interesting, and we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and then leave your favorite coin in the comments, and I'll run a bot for you. All right. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.